Hello friends, this is Robert West. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. The topic of this video is Trump wants to evict all the homeless from Washington D.C. Before we start, just want to thank all the new viewers to the channel. Really appreciate that. For those of you who are previous viewers, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate you. If you're new, feel free to subscribe if you'd like. Doesn't cost anything and helps the channel get the information out there and grow a little bit. All right, let's talk about this. First of all, why does Donald Trump want to evict all the homeless from D.C.? It's the same reason why Donald Trump does a lot of things that he does, because he doesn't like the way it looks. It's the same reason why he doesn't like windmills. He doesn't like the way they look. Okay, so does he have a plan to fix the homeless problem in D.C.? No. His idea probably is giving you a Greyhound bus ticket and sending you somewhere else, probably a blue state where you can become the Democrats' problem. That's probably the way he's thinking about this. You know, homelessness is a very complicated problem. And there's a lot of reasons why people are homeless. It's not as simple as, oh, they don't want to work or they don't want to whatever. No. There's a lot of people who have mental health issues that didn't get proper treatment. They may not be able to work. That's one problem. Other problem is someone could be just down on their luck. Sometimes they move from a place to live, like an apartment or a house, to a car. And if the car is taken away because they miss payments, then then they end up on the streets. So there's a lot of reasons. If it was an easy problem to solve, you would not see very many homeless people, if any, on the streets of the United States. If anything, we see more and more people on the streets all the time in the United States. It's a huge problem, no doubt. But you got to have a plan other than you just want to beautify the city and move people out of there. No, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. I mean, if you're homeless and you have a mental health problem, I don't see one penny being ponied up to get people some treatment, some help. So, like other things, it's just a vanity thing with Trump. It has nothing to do, he doesn't care about the homeless. For those of you that used to listen to his speeches, who even maybe went to his rallies, how many times did he talk about the homeless? Never heard him once speak about it. It wasn't a winning issue for him, so he never spoke about it. He doesn't care about it. If he didn't think it looked bad, he probably wouldn't say a word about it because he doesn't care. So there you go, guys. That's why he wants to evict the homeless from Washington, D.C. It's not because Big Balls, and I didn't give him the name, I think he gave himself the name, got his butt kicked in Washington, D.C. by a couple of teenagers. It's not that reason. I mean, he might use it as an excuse, but that's not the reason. He just doesn't like the way it looks. So that's what it's all about. It's not about wanting to help the homeless, help them get back on their feet, the ones that can, get them to work, get them to be taxpayers again, or all that. No, he doesn't care. He hasn't ponied up a nickel. He would just rather put him on a bus somewhere, probably a blue state, and that's really what his plan probably is. He just doesn't like it around the District of Columbia that this is going on. So his brilliant idea is to just evict them all, move them all out. Doesn't solve the problem. It just moves the problem from one area to another area. But see, he doesn't care because he's not going to be living in those other areas. He doesn't have to drive in his White House limo and see that from time to time. He doesn't care. But if it's in your neighborhood, better for him. That's his ideas. So not very good. But that explains his push to evict the homeless from D.C. All right, friends, that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. It doesn't cost anything. It helps the channel get the information out there. We'll see you in the next video.